Hello, everybody. My name is Troublemaker,
And my name is Novawing24.
and today at ModGame, we will be
ModGame.
playing 1984.
Yes, courtesy of George Orwell. Well, actually, not this time. Come on, I,
Yes,
I, I had to get the reference in somehow.
the actual reference, of course, to pre-1984 vehicles only. Also, the game's been slowed down retardedly.
Well, we're
Like,
not sure if it's retarded yet. We haven't actually played it yet.
yeah, it's true. That's very true. And well, they definitely pruned out a lot of units.
So we were going through and just building our decks, and it is incredible how few units are left in the game after the what is it, 800 that's actually in the normal game.
Yeah, I literally had to choose every single unit just to build a deck. So,
So yeah,
yeah,
it's
we'll be playing on Optal though, so that's a pretty fair map for us, and we're playing Conquest today.
Yeah, so we're gonna try do the conquest and try to do different terrain after, and hopefully the change of scenery will be good luck for me. Hopefully.
So are you ready to go?
Yes, let's rock and or roll.
So, how many commands do you have in your deck?
Uh, just one card.
Yeah, me too. That's why this is like going to be a really bad mode for us. Well,
Uh,
or good. I mean,
it could go either way. It really could. Uh, as I struggle with my unit
uh,
selection here.
the one command that we have is 220 points to deploy. Jesus. And so, one other thing with this mode that's rather interesting is you don't get income very fast at all, and everything seems to be ridiculously overpriced.
Especially
Except
the
for the
things that you are
D80s.
used to, like, bringing in. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just bring that in. It's like, oh, maybe not.
190 points for MI-24. Maybe I'll skip out on that particular unit today. 150
uh,
points for AA units. Jesus.
yeah, this is incredibly brutal, folks. This is incredibly brutal. This one.
Now, it is like an alpha build. They've admitted that there's nothing complete about this at all. Oh, we don't have FOBs.
Yeah, so the FOB is completely removed from this. In fact, even your logistic choices are pretty much non-existent. You've got your basic truck and a supply helicopter, and that's it.
God, this is brutal. Yeah, on the plus side, all the tanks seem to be pretty cheap. I don't know about your side. My tanks are all very, very cost effective.
Yeah, mine, yeah, they're definitely reasonably priced compared to what we would normally see with them. What I find interesting is that your normal infantry seem to have been given ATGMs.
Huh. Well, that's weird. When their weapons are called squad weapons.
Yeah, it's sort of just like, yeah, let's just make this generic.
Yeah. And
uh,
there's not a lot of other nations in the game though. There's only really like a couple.
it's pretty much everything's been sort of mastered into one.
I think I chose too big of a map for this particular mod. Maybe we should have stuck with that small Stromson that we've been doing for a bit.
Hmm. It's especially because the unit speeds have apparently been reduced as well, so that could pose some very interesting challenges as well.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the move fast button will do nothing at all.
Well, let's see what happens.
And away we go. Let's see what the move fast looks like. Oh, it's not too bad. That's manageable. It's still pretty damn slow. Well, at least one nice thing with this mod is it gives you tons of time to do ridiculous amounts of micro, which you could do micro in the older non-cool modded game, but in this one, I suspect that you'll be able to micro very, very quickly.
Mm-mm. And it's interesting. I just took a quick look at one of my units, and I'm used to seeing move fairly quickly. Really not moving very quickly.
Yeah, I just by now we'd already have captured a point.
Pretty much, pretty
This
much.
is how slow we are moving. And I don't know if we can even play like the standard metagame, which is usually surrounding the middle region, just because we don't have enough units.
Mm. And although it seems you've got quite a few, bit of resources at the start, I mean, because you just don't have that income coming in anytime soon, it really makes you think about, do I really want to spend those points? Like, I'm already thinking I'm regretting some of my opening purchases.
Yeah, ditto. I have way too much anti-air units, considering that chances are you don't have any planes or helicopters, given everything being what it is.
Yeah, I'd got one, and now it's kind of like, it was so expensive. It was like 300, and it's like, I don't know if I want to lose that, run the risk of losing that right now. It was like I was about to spawn him in at the start, and I was like, yeah, I'm not so sure if I should do that.
Keine besonderen Vorkommnisse.
Drop that bomb faster.
Oh my god, that is so slow. Did it even damage you?
I took one hit point of damage.
Befehl erhalten. Wir marschieren ab.
It wasn't very high. Um, yeah, it's kind of brutal to figure out what you should do with these vehicles. And I mean, I'm used to T80 T80 BVs being kind of like a king tank, being very, very potent.
Mm.
But in this one, it is still kind of potent, but it's still also kind of junk because it has such a slow attack speed.
You'd be blind without us.
Yeah, this is an alpha build, obviously, so I mean, not gonna have a ton of really amazing stuff just yet. Oh my god, I don't even want to engage in these woods, even though I have superior numbers.
Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can.
I mean, it's weird because if we were in a normal game with normal speeds, what I would do right now is I would move my command from center to Dimitri and
Mm.
have the closer rally point. But in this game, I don't want to engage you. It's very, very scary.
Went for a taxi route.
Oh, Jesus.
Rockets are away.
Wow.
Okay, I don't want to lose a vehicle. Get back here, boy.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Moving out.
Oh, god damn it.
Shots ready, sir.
Well, at least I bought a supply truck for 50 points. God.
Guardian Angel.
I'm almost completely out of supplies right now. What's that bomb gonna do for damage? Let's see. Oh my god! That was brutal. You just kill a T-80B with that.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is
Okay.
Shots ready, sir.
planes quite good.
Oh, I'm just looking at the reload time on the aircraft. Yeah, that's oh wow. It hasn't even it's barely even glowing.
Well.
It really becomes a bit of a Mexican standoff, this, doesn't it? It reminds me of very early metagames.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be 10 minutes before a new income kicks in. That's how the mod works. I have basically no recon on the map right now. I don't know about you. I decided to skip the recon because I want to get more vehicles, and that was a very big mistake.
You'd be blind without us. Set a new
Aha, I see you have a command, which means you would have invested an extra 200 points into something, which means you have 200 points less of units.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I'm in a position to attack. Maybe. I wonder how slow my infantry run across the way. Oh god. You have something in the woods there. And I have no recon to spot it.
One of the interesting things seems to be that he did mention in one of his forum posts that NATO forces do benefit from better... Oh! Ouch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
NATO...
quite the powerful unit that I thought it would be.
NATO forces benefit from a better vision in terms of into woods and stuff like that, because they reflect their better technological superiority. But at the same time, Pack does sort of take advantage of numbers. Like, for example, I think your little infantry push there is possibly going to do some horrible, horrible things to me.
Yeah, I have 50 infantry. You had a rifleman squad of like 5?
Yep.
It's not an insanely high number. Even like my tank should be able to wipe out your rifleman with just the retardedly low sizes we're seeing here.
And of course, on the other flank, you got the same thing going on as well.
Yes, because my sudden realization is that given the speed of the game, how slow it is, oh my god, my T80B is going to get wiped out. And I can't stop it because it's so slow.
No,
yeah.
you could possibly actually end up killing them before they actually get the shot off.
Oh my god, that is weird. Oh my god,
For example, that.
Okay, good. But yeah, with the speed of this game, there is a realization that's coming on my part that I have to kill a command of yours. Because if I don't, I won't be able to get income in time to actually win. And given the speed of the game, it seems that these infantry rushes should be fairly potent with any kind of attack.
Because I've gone more for a armored, mechanized kind of one, and it's really seeming that with the things that have happened to, like, you know, I'm just looking at one of my, I've just, you know, brought a tank on now, and it is just not moving. Like, it is just dead freaking slow. And, you know,
Where's your command at in Elena, by the way?
Oh, sorry, say again?
Where's your command at in Elena?
Oh, that one. Oh, it's chilling. It's chilling.
I've combed the entire wooded area, so it's either not in the wooded area or it's really, really invisible.
Well, this is interesting because did he maybe give a stealth or like a cover bonus or something to CVs?
That would be insane. Well, like, also insanely good. Oh my god, look at my money.
Oh wow, hello.
Okay, so that is interesting. That basically changes a lot. So yeah, you wait 10 minutes and then you get a big, massive chunk of income that would be equivalent to your starting income. So it actually just massively changes how money works in the game. Now the downside is I have to actually spend this money. Gosh, I have my tank in a position to completely own your unit, but because of the load times, I don't think he can.
Pretty much.
What are your orders, sir?
Well, I guess you're gonna get some of these more squad weapons out.
At your service, sir.
Well, it's just, yeah, it really does give that whole new dynamic to it. Not good.
Alles, was durch die Luft fliegt, wird von uns erledigt. What's the plan?
Now, close range, I should have a better chance. There we go. It's just that the rocket load times for these vehicles is a little bit on the ridiculous side. Oh, you just killed my T-80 BV with what? Like a little crappy MBT tank destroyer. Oh dear.
It looks like he's remodeled the Abrams for that.
Huh. Doesn't look crappy at all, actually.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
So I'm just kind of hoping that my infantry are just psycho killers right now. But they don't seem to be.
Let's rock and roll.
See what a mortar can do. What's this load time on a mortar? Oh, that's actually faster.
You've got something for me?
Yeah, I've got no artillery in this deck, so I'll be curious to know.
Yeah, it's actually like one of the very few units that's actually faster than the original. God, everything's moving so slow from the reinforcement point. I need a closer reinforcement point.
Is it just me, or did he actually oh no, there is a closer reinforcement point.
Feuerbereit, Kommandant!
Yeah, Dmitry and Gregory, but yeah, it's obviously a weird one because of
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
how it all worked out on the map.
Changing position. Start the end. Need some extra eyes, sir? Let's rock and roll.
Yep, less is more, looks like the story of this particular map.
It's definitely very much how is everything, just completely change how you do things if you know that everything is so slow. Oh, hello.
I have a infantry unit there.
Always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
All I can
Five
think of
riflemen.
all I can think of right now is those memories back to like Red Alert. If I could squish your infantry with my tank.
Just spit it out.
What are all these vehicles here that I'm trying to kill with my helicopters?
Ah!
So these helicopters I have here can actually deploy ATGMs while on the move, which is very, very neat and very, very useful. And to make helicopters decent and worth countering, their speeds are pretty, average to normal for all that stuff. So that's kind of neat.
And I have no anti-air to actually take you on right now.
Ooh, you
This
can
is not
rally
gonna
some
end well.
out. You can rally some out in 10 minutes. But the other thing is that since we don't have FOBs,
Oh no, you found it.
I can't make crazy use out of being cost effective with them. Like, all we have are, I spent 50 bones on a supply truck, and that's my only supply truck.
Yeah, it's definitely a few seconds can really change this game.
Yep, if I could hunt down that other command, I guess I could just do you in, hypothetically.
Well, you've definitely got a massive points advantage on me now. And I'm wondering actually, how much did you get reinforcement point wise?
I got 1,450 something. It was like a really wonky number.
I got the same, which means that it doesn't matter how many points you control.
Well, that's because it's Conquest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Conquest, that
That's,
is no
that's why
real...
there's a fixed income, that's right, yeah. Interesting.
I guess you were playing to a pretty ridiculous sized tank rush.
Well, I've got not much left, so and I've got another what 7 minutes before the next reinforcement spawn.
Um, is that really how wonky and weird we set up our game?
Well, if it's every 10 minutes, it got sorry, 4.5 minutes before the next amount of income.
I'm in the middle of a fight.
Oh, you have a single flak panzer here. And I have absolutely no ammunition in that helicopter.
I'm really
Okay,
hoping it. There we go. Okay.
that is changing everything.
Okay, so it's not 10 minutes, a little bit less than 10 minutes then, so I just got my money then.
Yeah, it seems
Good to
to
know.
scale up over time, which is good. It's good. I like that.
Oh wow, that was rather brutal on your T80s.
Yeah, they're gonzo. Yeah, so the helicopters, they don't have a ton of supply, which makes them balanced, and they die pretty easily to a lot of things that are normally not that powerful. And I should be more picky with what I choose to bomb here.
Are you talking to me?
Going after some not so good targets here.
Just spit it out.
And in fact, you microed your riflemen there, or did it get routed?
No, they got routed. But if they got, if that helped them out, then I'm not going to complain.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, can't
Oh
capture
god,
the supply tracks.
please don't. I have a Moto Stirliki in the area. Hopefully still keep him alive. Oh my god. I'm surprised that these T-64As are still alive. Like, I got one hit point left on one of them. Now, unfortunately, I squandered my income to try and deflect that rush, so I have nothing available to me right now,
Master ready, sir.
income-wise.
Just spit it
And
out.
it's kind of funny because of how the income works out.
I knew you wouldn't leave us idle for long.
Or how the reinforcements work out. The tanks and stuff that I've deployed to try and fend off your rush won't show up until we get our next round of income.
Yep. It's interesting that, isn't it? Oh, I see some helicopters coming through there.
That is a ridiculous claim, sir. And you are wrong.
Dead, so wrong, so very wrong.
Yeah, there's not one helicopter here. But if you were to have anti-air, that would not be a bad idea this time, given all things.
Elbows come down to the infantry. Safety's off, soldiers.
Don't die! Oh god!
Oh, oh.
So that first helicopter that just died, you hit what are they called? Ammo box. Yeah, that is so much worse in this game mode than it is in other game modes. I mean, these are 130, 140 point machines. They're not cheap.
Oh,
Sorry,
ouch.
maybe they're. Yeah, sorry, 190 point machine. That's what they are.
Jesus.
Got something for me?
So not cheap at all.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Operation Core ready for your orders, sir.
No, it'll be a while before we get our next income boost. Long time, actually.
Ooh, ouch.
Take that, spotting unit.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Spotting my hellos and ruining my surprises.
Just spit it out.
Is that a recon tank?
Yep, Leopard, and it just died. But yeah, he gave the Leopard A1's recon abilities.
Keine
Oh.
besonderen Vorkommnisse.
That's actually really cool. Goodbye, Flick Piz Jeopard.
Guns ready, sir.
I know you were a useful unit. Yeah, one thing with this game, I think it'd work really, really well for team play. Because I think at the very beginning, both of us lack something.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's a case of without without that support, and it was funny. It could have gone very differently if you'd had somebody who could have gone, yep, okay, I'm going to do this and that instead of doing it yourself. The microing doesn't seem, it definitely takes a big hit. As you were saying before, your microing gets a benefit from the time, but it takes a big hit on the opposite side of things, but because of the fact that your speed is so greatly reduced, and you just quite simply just can't do anything. I think perhaps where I think I majorly went wrong is I went for the points grab at the start. Whereas if I'd gone more for the more aggressive style at the start, then perhaps the pot could have done the points grab later.
And this mod is 0.3 alpha right now. So, I mean, not a lot works in terms of it. Like, we basically developed the two only decks that we could.
Pretty much, yeah. It's very limited with your choices, but at the same time, it poses that very interesting challenge on what you then do with said units, because yes, you have a smaller number of units to choose from, but at the same time, you've also got a greatly reduced amount of points to spend them on. Spend on units as well, so it's an interesting balance, and I'd be very interested to see the next stage in this this mod's development.
Well, I guess that's really all the time we have. What have you been working on at the Novawing24 cast?
So over here at Novawing24, so as you saw last week, folks, we've aired the first episode of my Borderlands 2 playthrough with Glitter. That will be continuing on for the next few weeks. So that'll be the Friday, oh, God, I can't talk tonight. The Friday regular slot for myself, and then we're going to be exploring some new things in FSX again on next Monday. So stay tuned for that. And how about yourself, Troublemaker? What's been cracking in your neck of the woods?
Well, I just started playing Age of Empires 2 HD, and I'll be hitting up some multiplayer.
Ah, having a bit of a retro moment there.
Actually, weird enough, this is the HD remake, and the number of people playing the multiplayer is actually ridiculous right now. They have somewhere in the range of like 10,000 players for like what would be a retro game.
Oh wow, that's one hell of a reboot. Well, folks, as I said, that's us pretty much done for this week. Stay tuned for next week's episode. In the meantime, my name's been Novawing24.
And I've been Troublemaker.
Thanks, and we'll see you next time.